Morning, Two Little Duck viewers. Hope you're all well, looking after yourselves. Just thought, see where we're at. Just making a cup of tea first. Mother did tell me that I had to give you a proper update. She said the last video left you all hanging a little bit. I don't know what that means, but anyway, let me finish making me cup of tea and then we'll get on to it, eh? Let's do it. Right then, so where are we at? Lots of progress being made. Still a couple of niggly little jobs I need to sort out. One of them being this, I was going to swear then, tachometer. Cannot get the tachometer to pick up from the alternator. So still need to sort that out. Otherwise that is an expensive instrument panel that's not going to be used properly. But the rest of it, wow. Electric wise, bit of fancy cabling protection to go in. I'll explain that's all down the boat. We are really there now. Just a water pump to go in and the waste water to go in, pump for that, but I'll show you that as well. But all in all, we've done pretty good. So why don't we turn the camera around and have a little walk through the boat. Now then, shall we go through the square window, the round window, or should we go through the rectangular door? Let's go through the rectangular door. Come on, let's go. Here we are at the rectangular doors. Let's go inside. Right, so instrument panel, like I say, bit of a bugbear, but a lot of the things are working on it now. So it's just that tachometer thing we need to sort out. Solar's working well, getting plenty of power for the new fridge, the 12-volt fridge. That will stay on 12 volt even through the winter. So I just need to watch my battery management on that, but it's working well, and I should hope so for the bleeding price I paid for it. Anyway, it's a good fridge with a little freezer on the top there, so I'm pleased with that. Cupboards come off the wall because, as you can see, I have put some undercoat on, and we're going to look at, or I'm going to look at painting that in the next couple of days, because the kitchen area is getting closer and closer to finish. So let's quickly go through the kitchen then. All the units are in, the sink's in, taps in. That is just got to be connected up to the main water now. But I'll show you that when we get down the other end. Walls have got an undercoat on, and tiles have been put on. Now, I don't know whether this is a good idea. I'll probably get slagged off by other people, but hey, who cares? The tiles I've taken down, right down to the worktop, as you can see, but I have left enough gap so if the boat was to move, there should be enough space so the tiles can flex with the boat. We'll find out when we get the boat out on the water properly. Cooker's in, working well. Changed all the jets over so it's converted for use on LPG G30/31 only, which means it runs off a gas bottle, and it's been done. Fire blanket's been put up just for safety. You'll see fire extinguishers about, just trying to work out best place to have them. Tiling is done in the kitchen then. So there's the kitchen. Living room. Right. Quite pleased with the living room. Let me just pan around. We got this tongue and groove board. Weren't cheap, but when it's painted, I think it's going to look awesome. And I've done it both sides down to the fireplace. Once again, walls have been undercoated. We just need to get some conduit to put the cabling in to make it look tidy. Fireplace has all been grouted. The whole lot's been done. So the fireplace is looking fairly good as well. A couple of little bits of trimming to do just here, just to tidy it up. But again, it's looking fine. So we'll just go back round this way. That end of the boat I am 80% happy with. Trimming to do, the niggly bits to make it look smart, you know, along the top of here, a bit of trim, but that can come in time. The functioning of the boat is the main thing. The cooker's working, I can use the sink to a degree, and I can be comfortable and warm should the weather turn bad again. And I've got a little settee. So yeah, really pleased with how that's come on. So saying about the water, right, you can see the water pipe there. The reason we can't turn the water on is because it's not been capped off, and there's two reasons to that. We need to sort out, I don't know, you can't see it, maybe you can see it. Let me try and zoom in for you. Yeah, there's the on off stopcock thing for it. So from there we are going to sort the pipe work out down to here for the shower area, which is going to go where that stand is. That's only temporary. Got to build a small wall to hold the shower wall behind the chimney. Got to design all that yet and come up with an idea. Got the sheets for it, and we should hopefully have that in within the next month, the whole lot done. Plan for the rest of this week though, I've got all the tools off the boat, all the crap I don't really need. Well, it's not crap because I need it. Anyway, I can just get it in and out of the van as I need it. Plan is to strip the bed down again. The mattress will just get propped up against the wall for now, and I'll just have to sleep on the floor on the mattress for a couple of nights. Don't worry, Mum, it's only for a couple of nights, and then I can make the bed again and get all the bedding washed, and it'll be lovely. All right, don't worry about it. Be okay, Mum. So plan is to, with this board under the gunnel, finish that area off, tidy up around the doors, get that all boarded in, and finish off boarding down here. Once I've done that and thrown some undercoat on there and painted it, then I'll put the bed back together. Wardrobe, I've got to decide how I'm going to do it. I've had a couple of ideas. Maybe a couple of kitchen units, but turn them into wardrobes because they're easier. I don't know yet. Maybe I'll go to IKEA and get a cheap wardrobe and then chop it up a bit, because the reason I'm saying chop it up is if you look there, you've got a nice step of a wall. So if you put a standard wardrobe in, you're going to have a huge gap behind it. And space is a premium on a boat. The reason I like the bed is because I can, if I can do it, hold on, flipping hell, can't do it. Oh, didn't have my Weetabix, Mum. I've got all that storage underneath, and if I keep the bed in that position, I have got a narrower mattress, the proper size mattress, that will work for me. Absolutely. Maybe a couple of shelves on there and there would make it work even better, but at the moment I'm happy with it. So the plan is then shower in there, sink in there, small sink, and that toilet in there. I'm not worried about compost toilets at the moment or fancy incinerator toilets or anything. That's where I am at the moment. I'm happy. I'm eating properly, Mum. I've even been and put food in the fridge. Yeah, man. And all in all, we're not doing too bad. As someone said to me the other day, the amount of work that's been done on this boat in the last, it's actually been 16 weeks almost. Bearing in mind we didn't really start stripping it out properly until well, with the 4th of February we arrived here. Yeah, 4th of February. We've only had a few days off, so we've done all right. Plenty of tea breaks. So that's the plan now. Push on, get that end sorted. Once that's sorted, I can get on with painting the outside of the boat. Crikey. I get any of that NATO green and black paint and do like we used to do. Because that was easy. Yeah, I used to enjoy painting the guns. Anyway, yeah, get some proper paint the outside of the boat. But that, I'm not going to rush it. As the neighbour says to me, you need to stop and have breaks and don't rush it. And he's right. He's right. So, let's crack on. Tea break's taking longer than it should do. Hopefully you have an idea where we are now. And if you want to, drop a comment in the comments box. We'll see what you think. It's always good to read things like that. Anyway, time to get to work.